I'm sorry. It's my fault this happened.
She was acting as your bodyguard. You have nothing to apologize for.
I guess.
Besides, as I promised you before, the perp will be apprehended.
He'll be apprehended by me.
I assume you're waiting for me, Narataki. Care to go to hell quietly?
I've been thinking about a lot up here, but there's one thing I still don't get. You claim that all detectives are your enemies, but why?
Because detectives are pure evil. They wear the mask of justice, but beneath there lies a demon. That's what a detective is. The people of this city are being fooled. They think detectives can vanquish evil, but they're wrong. Wrong! Detectives are hypocrites.
That's not true!
Of course it is. They are useless without the deeds of criminals. They pray for tragedy to strike so people will need them around. They claim they're here to help. But the truth is, they can't wait for the next crime.
Narataki!
Do be careful!
Quick, call the inspector!
You detectives, you want crimes to happen more than the criminals do. You only exist to take money from the unfortunate victims. If a few people wind up dead, you don't offer an ounce of sympathy for those left behind. All you care about is tracking down the perpetrator. I'll never forgive you. I'm going to slaughter every last one of you, and we'll have a peaceful world with no more crime. It'll be paradise. Detectives will never work again. We will only have police as it should be. They solve crimes like detectives, but they also strive to prevent crimes from happening in the first place.
Is that why you joined the police force? Is it, Anna? Wait!
Narataki.
How did you know that I was Justice?
When that explosion happened in the house, I noticed something funny about the way the room was damaged. It was clear the blast took place inside the room. The bomb wasn't set up outside. It was in the room the whole time. I also noticed that you smelled like gunpowder.
I did?
Yeah, for whatever reason, you smelled like gunpowder.
I see. I didn't notice.
I felt bad about it, but I sent Ling Ling to check your records at the personnel department of the police. I found out that when you were little...
When I was little, my father was murdered in cold blood by an unknown assailant. The police couldn't figure out who the perpetrator was, so my mother hired a famous detective to investigate the case. But the detective's fees were so exorbitant that my mother had to work endless hours to pay him. The strain was too much for her and she died. The detective never found the killer, but he demanded that his fees be paid anyway.
I checked up on that case as well. The police eventually solved the murder case. It was the detective who killed your father.
The police arrested him, but that didn't save my mother. And that's the reason why I decided to become a police officer.
That was the reason.
And that's why I became Justice, hunter of the world's detectives. The first fatal blow I ever struck was on that detective. If only, when it all started, there'd been a detective like you in my city.
Do detectives pray for crimes to happen so people will need them?
Not at all, Narataki. It's not the truth. Not at all. It's so noisy outside. I wonder what's going on. Narataki, come over here. You've got to see. Yes, this is a very strong painkiller blended only at a hospital. It's a drug blended only for patients with no hope.
What's the meaning of this, Lang Lang? Where's LeBled?
My sister's with him too, you know.